Welcome to Diplomatic Decode. I'm your host Gauri Thakre. Today, we are not decoding a country, a protest, or a treaty. We are decoding a dream. India's most expensive dream, studying abroad. For years, this dream was sold as a passport to success, clean campuses, global accent, a promise that distance equal progress. But behind the polished brochure lies a different reality, an economic system shaped by geopolitics, global labor shortages, and India's own crisis. So let's begin with the part no one likes to say out. Indian families spent unprecedented amounts on abroad education. The outflow crossed several lakhs and crores. This is not investment, it was extraction. Host countries called our student international talent stabilizer, economic engine, we call it opportunity, but the ledger tells another story. And the world didn't deceive us. Our own system pushed us outward. For decades, we accepted outdated curriculum, underfunded universities, and admission processes that drain students before they ever enter a classroom. This is not migration, it was escape. But the landscape has shifted. NEP 2020 didn't arrive with noise, it arrived with disruption. New skill programs, digital degrees, global partnerships on Indian campuses, it all signals finally a system started catching up with its own potential. Suddenly the question changed, why study abroad to why live at all? But the real pressure point isn't about academics, it's about admission and affordability. Delhi University's top colleges accepted less than 0.12% of applicants. 0.12%. Meanwhile, several Western universities are accepting 25 to 45% of it. Our scarcity feeds their abundance. And 8. The heaviest burden falls on the family's 2-year degree abroad, 55 to 75 lakh. One exchange rate fluctuation and suddenly the entire household's financial security can collapse. This is not aspiration, it's a gamble. And the world is changing faster than our dreams. Visas tightened, working hours restricted, dependence visas removed, rejection soar. So the degree didn't guarantee the door, it barely guaranteed a corridor. A Deloitte study revealed nearly half of Indian graduates abroad struggle months before landing a skilled job. India, this very place the student felt they had to leave, is transforming. $45 billion investment in tech, AI clusters, cybersecurity labs, and thousands of untold stories from not from Boston or Toronto, but from Hyderabad and Bangalore. So the real question today is, why study abroad? 2. Is the return worth the risk? Is the dream worth the debt? Is the narrative worth the sacrifice? Because studying abroad today isn't straight line, it's a maze shaped by geopolitics, global labor shortages, and immigration policies. India isn't saying don't go, India is saying go, but don't go blind. The world has changed, India has changed, and your decisions must too. This is Diplomatic Decode, unpacking power, one headline at a time.